Hello, everyone. Welcome once again. This is another beautiful evening as we have Red here and Andy, and the topic is so sweet: choices. I know just from this one word you can write a whole book. So I let Red begin the first chapter or the first paragraph. Over to you, Red. Welcome.
Well, thanks very much, Comfort. Andy, how you doing? Good to be here with you guys. Sorry I couldn't make your show yesterday, but I was at the pictures watching June,
Oops.
and that was my choice because I
Very nice.
really wanted to
Yeah,
watch
very
it,
nice.
so it was pretty cool. But yeah, choices. Funny word, isn't it? Choices. It can conjure up so many things, but I think if we're going to appertain it to on passive and where we're at with the business at the moment, uh, the choice really is a very simple and easy one. Is that we all joined on passive for a reason. That reason is because we wanted to give ourselves the best financial and time freedom opportunity that we perceived it to be at the time. We were looking, all of us here were probably looking around at something online, whether we did this off our own back or whether we were introduced to on passive. And we came and had a look and we decided, yeah, this sounds pretty good, a bit different. I like the ethics behind it. I can see where they're trying to go with it, and I want to be part of it. And so we joined because we want to make a bit of extra money, residual income, whatever you want to call it, and we want to step away from the endless day-to-day drag that we call a job, and we want to better ourselves and our lives, family around us, and all the rest of it. Those are choices, but what the choices that we're making right now really are the important ones as far as I'm concerned in this journey of on passive. And why am I saying that? Is because Friday, we listened to our CEO, and in my opinion, we had a little sneaky peek behind the curtains of the timeline and journey of On Passive, of the trials and tribulations that he's had to go through, and all of the things that have come against him internally, externally, from people he trusted, employees, etc., and a few reasons behind why things have changed so much along the journey. And for me, it really put a few puzzles into place on the big picture of On Passive. And I really liked his openness about it. Now, the choice that we are now making with On Passive is we are in this limbo waiting area at the moment. So our choice right now is to walk away from On Passive or stick in with what we decided and to carry on through what we want to happen. And it's an easy choice, really, isn't it? I mean, where else are you going to go? What else are you going to do? A lot of time has been invested into this business. I'm not talking about money being invested into this business, because remember, it's not an investment. We have paid one time to become a founder, which we've had that money back to put towards the activation of our accounts, which was for OConnect for most of us. Again, that was a choice. We didn't have to do it, but if we wanted to see commissions coming into our organizations from people who were there within it, then the choice is you buy the product, you make commissions on the sales. Very easy choice. But the choice right now is, what are you going to do? Now, for me, easy choice. I've been here for 5.5 years now. I've seen from the early times when we didn't even have a name, where we were texting Ashmi Farah, when for new people coming into this really massive business where we have partnerships, collaborations, offices across the globe, and much more as well. And our choice is to support our CEO and to support our company, because there really isn't anything else out there right now. Not that I can see. Yes, there's a lot of hype about cryptocurrency once again because of Bitcoin. Yes, there's a lot of hype about doing other things that are going to give you instant returns and all the rest of it. But that is, for me, not what it's all about. I want to have a business that I can rely on, that's going to be here next week, month after, year after, and in 10 years' time, that is there giving me exactly what I thought it was going to do when I joined. So my choice is very, very, very easy. Support our company, support our CEO, and allow them the time to do the right things for us and this business. It is no mean feat that we've even got this far with the amount of negativity that's been out there, without the amount of people who are trying to derail the company and all the rest of it. And he takes all that, and we don't have to have any of it. Yes, some of us here have had a lot of flack from individuals, people online, all the rest of it. Goes with the territory. In my opinion, it means I'm doing something right if people are ridiculing me and using me, or whatever you want to call it. It means that I'm on the right path as far as I'm concerned. And that just reaffirms my commitment to this company, because I know that it is going to make a difference to me, to my wife, to my family, and a lot of people around me. So that is my choice. A very, very easy one. Back to you, Comfort.
Oh my God. I think I love this topic choices. Thank you so much, Red. That was powerful. And I like the contributions too. Because John Barilla says he came and he chose to join. And of course, he's sticking to it. That's his choice. And Gina Oliver has a very simple choice. Stay the course, just like you read. And it was quite sweet. Thank you. Over to you, Andy. Choices.
I like the it reminds me particularly of the of the two miners, and they dig this hole, and one's gone a lot deeper, but he hasn't found anything, and then the other one has found this tiny little bit of gold, and he's jumping for joy, and the other one gives up, and next to him is this huge lump of gold, and he's just given up. So yes, you're right. We have this 80-20 rule. You put in 20% of the effort and you get 80% of the results, or you put in 80% of the effort and get 20% of the results. The fact of the matter is that we are 80% down that journey and have moved that far, and we're right next to this pot of gold. So anyone, in my mind, that wants to make the choice to go, do you know what, can't wait any longer, good luck to you. Find something else. Yeah. Bottom line is, if any of you have been listening to what our CEO has had to put up with, as Red explained, and still hasn't given up and still moves forward for our benefit, the choice, it's Hobson's choice. You don't have one. At the end of the day, you stay the course. You trust this man, as Gina Lever says. Everything he's done is for our benefit. So, yeah, my choice is I'm 100% behind this, and I would never change that. The fact is that this man has a heart for humanity and wants to help everybody, and has put up with so much beep that, you know, most of us would have given up a long, long time ago. A long, long time ago. So, yeah, there is only one choice, and that's down the same route as we've been going. I have faith in this man and what the company is doing. Absolutely. Back to you, Comfort.
All right, thank you, thanks so much. Listening to you guys, this thing just came to mind, guys. Back home, like I'm a Christian, we go to church, right? There's this song they sing in my language, which says, as you keep on serving God and don't give up, don't relent, because maybe that last minute that you just give up, that I'm tired of serving God and I'm not seeing anything, is the minute that God was about to bless you. So how many people are just like, I give up, and stuff like that? Like Andy rightly said, the moment is right here, right now. We don't need to like see it like with plain eyes. But if you can listen to Red, you listen to others and stuff, and keep on listening to Ash, make the right choice before you regret it, because the time will not be when you're regretting, will be going. Some of us who have the choice to move on. So Red, before I give it to you, I choose to succeed, because I believe that even though Ash is promising us 100% success, if you don't choose to get what he's giving to you, you will still hold that success in your hands and not have it. So I don't know if it's making sense, but it means just so much to me. Here is success for you, but you still fail, right? Over to you, please.
Yeah, it's a kind of the question and scenario of teaching a man to fish or giving them a fish. You know, this is on passive. We are teaching you how to fish. Not only are we teaching you how to fish right at the beginning, guess what we've done? We've given you a little bit of fish as well, just to keep you going whilst you're learning how to fish. And that really is the scenario here, is that what OnPassive has done and put together here is all of the tools all in one place to make you successful. They've done it all for you, all in one place. Made it as super easy for you, single sign on, and giving you all the tools for you to be successful. But they've also given you a little bit of fish as well, haven't they, to, you know, sustain you on your learning journey of learning the ropes of how to fish as well. And what do I mean by that? We paid one time to become a founder. He gave us that money back so that we could put it towards our fishing rod, so that we didn't have to pay too much for it, which meant that we've got a little bit of money left over that we can do something else with, because in our mind's eye, we were paying X amount to activate our accounts. It was a lot less. So we've got a little bit left over. And every step of the journey so far for me has always been help yourself and make sure that you do the best you possibly can with what you have in front of you. Now, there is a lot of people who joined OnPassive, and I completely understand these people who wanted to have a hands-free, done-for-you, automated system. Is that still in place? Yes, it is, 100%. But it's going to take you a lot longer to realize your goals, your dreams, financially, time freedom, than it is for us three here. Why? We want to get into this business. We want to utilize absolutely every part of it that we possibly can, leverage it to the max so that it accelerates our financial situation, which then in turn gives us that time freedom as well. The quicker we do that, the more financially better off we're going to be, and the more time freedom we're going to have, because we are in control. We are doing something about it. In essence, we're fishing like holy fishing. That's what we're doing. We're casting that net, reeling it in, casting, reeling it in as fast as it can possibly go, so that we are making the most of our own business. There is also somebody sat next to us who's been given that fishing rod and it's just dangling down there. Are they going to get a bite? Yeah, they will. It's going to take a lot longer. I'm putting feed on top of my float. I'm casting it in and out and all the rest of it. I'm giving myself the best chance possible. And this really, in essence, is what OnPassive is all about, isn't it? We have been given this business to utilize for our own benefit. Do you have to do it? No, because it's still going to happen for you. But it's not going to happen as quick as all of us lot here, and that is for sure. So this is what I really do like about it, is that it's in our control, it's up to us, and it is a real business with real products that is earning real money because of the efforts that we put into it. Back to you, Comfort.
All right. Thank you so much, Red. There's a question here which is just timely, because I was going to give Andy to start the last round, concentrating on anybody like maybe Mbebe, who says, are you saying no passive income now, please? Do I need to set up business? I do not know how. that seems to be a new person. So what do they need to do? If you're encouraging someone to join ONPASSIVE now, what choice do they have, Andy? Well, let's go from that angle.
Let's before we come to that, let's go back just a little bit. We have roughly 3, maybe 4 million customers within ONPASSIVE, and very shortly the floodgates will open to many millions of others who will undoubtedly use the products that we have because of their superiority within the marketplace. But let's simplify this, right? Because the vast majority of people still do not understand what it is that we are part of. Right, our CEO explained on the weekend that the system that has been set up is relentless in its forward movement to create products that are value for money, do exactly what they say on the tin, and are far superior at a far lower price point than anything else out there. So in effect, we are going to have our own online shop. Yeah. And if we've purchased just one of those products, bearing in mind there are several in there that are free, but we've purchased this one product, it means that the company can then go and sell it on our behalf. Now, we love to use this analogy about Peter Rogers, who we know owns a convenience shop. And Peter has had to buy property. You know, he needs bricks and mortar to be able to put the shop in. He has to fill that stock weekly because people come in and buy these goods and walk out, and he has to replace that stock. So this is a very, very expensive business. We also know that Amazon, for what we have or what ONPASSIVE is doing, have to pay 40,000 to set up a done for you an affiliate business. We don't have to do that. So in simplistic terms, we have ONET, OMail, OTrim, and OConnect. Soon to add many, many more, but OConnect is the first paid product. Those other 3 are free. But all 4 of those are and will be in our online shop. Now, the difference is that I pay for this monthly. No matter how often I've sold that, I pay for it monthly. And I only have to sell it once to recoup my money, because the first person that comes and buys that actually gives me my money back. Yeah, but it never leaves the store. It's always in the store. So it's always constantly being bought, but I only pay for it once a month. So all of these other products that will come along, some are going to be paid for, some are going to be paid annually, some quarterly, some monthly. Excuse me. We have the choice whether we want to put those in our shop or not. Now, quite honestly, every single product that comes out from ONPASSIVE's point of view, I'm putting in my shop. Why? Because what the company then does is it has more of an option to bring more customers on, because it's offering more products to those customers. Simple. But try doing this for yourself. Just think of the millions and millions that this man has put in to this business. We haven't had to do that. We are simple affiliates. The only thing we have to do is we have to purchase a product to put in our online shop. And when ODomain comes on board and we have our own websites, they're going to drive traffic to that website. They're going to close the sale. They're going to deal with all the customer support. And what do I have to do? Not a lot. But as Red said, what we do for ourselves is going to make the difference between waiting 5 years to earn 10,000 as a guess. Please don't quote me on these figures. Or actually doing something and saying, do you know what? I just simply want to share these products and these ideas with the people that I know, whether they be business contacts, school friends, friends of your kids. It doesn't matter. you know, you just get talking to people. I've come across this fantastic video conferencing platform. I've never seen anything quite like it before, but it's far cheaper than anything else on the market, but far better because all of the additional fees. That sounds interesting. I'll tell you what, I'll send you a link. Now, how hard is that? Have I sold anything? No. Have I shared it? Absolutely have I shared it. Now, that person might then come on as a customer. He may even become an affiliate. He may have a look and go, do you know, not for me. It doesn't matter. But if I do that 100 times and 10 people come on and say, I want that product because that's better than anything else on the market, I've now got 10 new customers that the company hasn't found me. And all I've done is share it. Now, I don't know what those other 10 are going to do, but because I've brought them on, I can then talk to them about building their own business. Now they go out and find customers and they may be able to go, do you know what? I've got 1,000 people I can speak to. Fantastic. And off they go. It doesn't matter. The fact is, do something rather than nothing. Baby steps. Learn as much as you possibly can. And along the way, you'll pick up information. Listen, I'm not technically minded in the slightest. And I don't understand how these things work. But I know that if I press a switch, the light goes on and goes off. I don't have to know how electricity works. It just does. So from my point of view, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, well, who can I share this with? And I have written an absolute list of every single person I've got on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Instagram, on all of these things. And every single person that I know, meet, come across in the village, out the village, it doesn't matter. I've made a list. Yeah. Now, even if I take a year to go through that list because there are so many people on it, it doesn't matter. The fact is, all I'm doing is sharing. And as you learn more, you get more and more confident about talking to people about what you've got. And what could be better than an opportunity that is, in my mind, and I will stress that, in my mind, better than anything else I've ever seen. Who in their right mind puts a company together, puts everything into the company for the benefit of us? Don't get that. Nobody's ever done that before. Did Jeff Bezos do that? No. He has workforce that work in the delivery factories and what have you, parcel sorting, on minimum wage, while he's sitting pretty earning billions. That's exactly what our CEO could have done, but he's chosen not to. He's chosen to help us, and that's what I love.
Thank you so much, Red. You are going to be the last person here, so let me make a quick contribution. Let me start by Mebe here. I'm struggling to pronounce this name, Mebe. Somebody seems to be working a bit too hard here, because like Jean says, Andy says, you can share it as easy as just using your thumb or your finger, but it's still a choice, because if you don't share, Red, you said it earlier on, you will still make it, so he seems to be working too hard. He wants to get products, sell, and nobody's buying, and so on. I'm not sure we need to kind of spam people or bug people with unpassive as much as we are encouraged to share, but it's only a choice. If you cannot share, keep cool from my perspective, because you will still make it. So Red, as you are crowning this session choices for us, I have a question. Do people, I know you have already something in mind, but in addition, do people who are not yet part of this movement, who have not yet joined unpassive, do they have a choice too when it comes to discussing unpassive or being part of it?
Absolutely, and it falls very nicely into what I was going to talk about, actually. Why? Because there's going to be two sections of unpassive, two choices, basically. And that is, unpassive is designed for users and designed for affiliates. Now, in my personal opinion, I firmly believe there is going to be more users of the products and services of unpassive than there is affiliates. What do I mean by that? Let me give you an example. Zoom, we know it. It's a video conferencing platform that is the largest and everybody uses it. How many affiliates are there in Zoom? I'll tell you how many. That many. Zero. There isn't any. Why? They don't need them. people use the platform because it's something that they can utilize, talk to people, businesses use it, individuals use it, all the rest of it. And before anybody starts saying, yeah, but it's free, it doesn't cost me any money, I can contact people, do you not think that ONPASSIVE know this? Do you not think that they will in the future have a free version that people can use and all the rest of it? Of course they will. But the bottom line is that there is going to be more users of the products and services of ONPASSIVE. Why? Because it's amazing how many people are not interested in making any money whatsoever online. And that is actually the majority, not the minority. The majority of people who use any product or any service that they pay for online right now are not doing it to make money. They're using it and paying the money because they want to use that product. Plain and simple. How many of you, for instance, pay for Netflix, Sky TV? You pay for Amazon Prime. You pay for Disney. You pay whatever it is that you pay for right now online. Are you an affiliate of it? And are you trying to make money by reselling it? And I bet you at least 80% on here right now, if not higher, just pay because they want to use that product. That is what the majority of people who come and use our products and services are going to do. What does that mean for the affiliate? The other half, or the other side, which is what we're talking about here, making money online by being an affiliate with ONPASSIVE. What are we all and how are we going to benefit from those users? Because every single one of them guys has got to come into ONPASSIVE, right, through a founder to begin with, and then somebody who is come in under a founder. So it goes into your organization and you are going to make commissions from it in some way, shape or form, whether it be through bonuses, whether it be direct sales or whatever it may be, you are going to make commissions from it. That is the other side. That is the business person. That is the entrepreneur. That is the person who wants to do something online to make a residual income. But it's not going to be the majority, because the majority, they're going to be a customer. They're going to pay month in, month out, quarterly, annually, whatever the package may be. There might be 3-in-1, buy this, get the other one half price, whatever ONPASSIVE is doing. And that's another thing. ONPASSIVE do that automatically for you. You don't have to touch it. All you have to do is, number one, buy the product. ONPASSIVE do the rest for you, all automated, all hands-free, don't have to touch it. But you can also do a bit yourself. You can get out there. You can say to your friends, you're using Zoom at the moment, aren't you? I bet you're paying £15 a month for it. What about having a look at OConnect? It's going to be £7.50 as an example, by the way, before you start quoting me on this. But that is the reality of what we're going to be in here. We're going to be coming in with superior products and services that have more features, that look better, they're singing and dancing, all the rest of it, and it's going to be much, much cheaper. It's a no-brainer. You go out shopping, we're down the aisle, missus in hand, on your trolley, big sign, buy two, get the other one free. Oh, I'll have some of that. That's cheap. That's a bargain. I use that already. I'm getting I'm getting one free for every two. Going down the aisle again, half price, special offer. I'll have some of them. In the UK here, we have club cards. Tesco's have points, Nectar cards, all the rest of it. Buy it with your Nectar card. You get this off it. Da-da-da-da, all the rest of it. I'll have some of that. It's cheaper. I use it anyway. Get to the till, boom, you've saved yourself a load of money, 10%. Don't you think that ONPASSIVE are going to do the same on your behalf so that it encourages more people to use the products, because it's going to make it a better deal than what is out there right now? We haven't even started marketing the products and services. We haven't even got going. We're only barely out the gate, guys. And we're talking about people are saying, nobody, I've tried it, they can't share it, da-da-da. You wait till it hits the main media. You wait till ONPASSIVE is talked to about everyone. All those people who said no, they're going to come back to you and go, you're in that thing. You're that on, that on what's the name thing. You were in that, weren't you? Yes, I am. Here's my link. Come and have a look. It's free. That is how it's going to work. Mark my words. That is a reality, because our CEO and the company are going to make sure it works. And why do they want it to work? They want it to work for us. Plain and simple. Back to you, Comfort.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Red. Thank you, Andy, for another great evening. Thank you, guys, for the wonderful contributions. Choices, guys. I think we could go on and on and on and on, but why not adjourn and then come back again the next session so that people can get to the depth of it. Thank you, Red, and have a wonderful evening, guys. See you soon. Bye.